My ultimate is charging.
So yeah, I just realized I don't have enough gameplay footage of this game that I recorded a few weeks ago to finish up on this awesome montage focusing on Overwatch and how badass it apparently is. So I'll just go ahead and skip it over and talk about the game now. So yeah, sorry about that. But anyway, Overwatch, a game that was made by Blizzard, the company that created one of our most greatest guiltiest pleasures in the form of World of Warcraft, and a company that created another game that became an esport in Korea. But enough about Blizzard and those two games, let's talk about Overwatch, a game that focuses on first-person shooting along with different playable characters with different personalities that differ from one another and different... Hey, who put TF2 in my Overwatch video? Oh wait, it was me. Now why did I do that? It's not like the two games are similar. I first heard about the game on YouTube where the trailer of the game was uploaded where the two brothers, one that just didn't give a shit and one that pretty much acted like a child, were in a museum and then shit happens. It was there that I was introduced to Tracer, who is the main face of the game, and I liked her upbeat personality and her accent. It really does stand out from the rest. I enjoyed the animation of the trailer too, especially the scene where the guard is just playing Hearthstone. Look at him, he's not doing his job, he's gonna get fired. I saw some of the other shorts focusing on different characters, and I gotta say I love the animation style here. It looks realistic, but also very animated and detailed too. Overall, with all that being said, I played the beta version of this game, and it was fun while it lasted. And you're seeing gameplay footage of me playing the game right now that I was able to record for this video. I didn't record much as I said earlier because unfortunately I didn't have much space on my computer. But anyway, I liked this game, honestly. One thing I liked about this game is the different abilities each of the characters had that I played as. Some can climb on walls, others got jetpacks, so on and so forth, making each character of this game more different from each other along with their personalities. And it makes their gameplay varies depending on the character you choose. My favorite character throughout playing the beta has to be McCree. There's something about his appearance in this revolver that makes me feel like I'm in a Wild Wild West. And I really like his Jedi ability. It makes me feel like I'm a good shot whenever I connect some kills with that, like Disco Jigen from Lupin the Third. And for those of you wondering what a Jedi ability is, it's an ultimate ability, and for those of you wondering what ultimate ability is, well, I'll get to that in a second. I want to talk about other things that Overwatch has before I go ahead and move on to the gameplay. Overwatch has a couple of different things that will keep you a little bit occupied, but not as much occupied as do with Sync. There's these things called loot bins that will allow you to go ahead and get collectibles such as different emojis, different character skins. I gotta say, while I was intrigued about the different skins and the different emojis you can choose for each of your characters, I wasn't really that interested, honestly, much, because I'm the type of guy that likes the characters by default whatsoever. I mean, I may make some changes whatsoever to the character itself to show my uniqueness and whatnot, but I'm really just more concerned about the gameplay when it comes to games like these here. Sorta like... I'm sorry, but hopefully some of you might have noticed the similarities between Overwatch and Team Fortress 2. It's like Blizzard chose to copy off Team F2, but put their own scenes in it to make it different. But that's not to say that Overwatch doesn't have any scene that makes them different from Team Fortress 2 or other games like that. There are a few scenes that I actually liked in this game. In some cases, there's a highlight section that shows you doing your best, which I really think that was pretty cool by Blizzard to put that in there, honestly, as it reminds you of the cool stuff you did in this game. And at the end of each battle, you'll be proceeding to this screen right here, which lets you have the option of upvoting one of the people that you see. It really does make you want to keep playing, in my opinion, until you actually see yourself on that screen right there, getting upvoted. Not to mention that the game also has a leveling system, just like in Call of Duty, though I really couldn't care less about that, to be honest with you guys. But to be fair, it's good to know that they also keep track of your statistics too, just like in TF2 as well. Now, when you play each character, along with the information of their abilities that they can do by pressing the tab button, you also see their difficulty stars, which lets you know how difficult it's going to be to play the character. Which I'm really glad Blizzard put that in there to let you know how hard the character is going to be to control or master in the end. Now, while the layout of how the game works is very similar to TF2 in the form of first-person shooting and trying to kill the other enemy, Overwatch does have one gameplay mechanic that does stick out from the rest. One of them is the ultimate ability. On the bottom middle of the screen, you'll see a percentage meter, and when the percentage meter reaches 100%, you get to use that character's ultimate ability. The ultimate abilities varies between each character you use. Some of them do offensive attacks, others do defensive, and others do support attacks. And I really do like using the ultimate abilities, I really do. However, it should be known that while the ultimate abilities are, in my opinion, game changers, you need to make sure that you use them correctly, otherwise you won't be able to use them to the fullest efficiency. And I know I've mentioned this before, but I really gotta say this now. The maps are gorgeous in this game. Each of the maps are based on different locations throughout the world, and I gotta give props to the guys who made those maps and designed them. They really look very good too. It really adds on with the whole presentation of the game overall. All in all, Overwatch is a solid game, even though it's got a few things that you would see in other video games like TF2, but that shouldn't stop you from playing the game and at least trying it out. Honestly, the beta version is done for, so you're gonna have to buy the full game with the price. I'm not going to do it because I don't have the money whatsoever. But in all honesty, if you're willing to play Overwatch and pay $60, just keep in mind that the game's going to play like Team Fortress 2, which might turn you on or off depending on how you see it. That being said, thanks for watching my video. Here are my thoughts on the game, and until next time, be safe.